Hey, beautiful faces. Welcome to Two Sisters on YouTube podcast. And this is News Under 5, where I will give you quick news under 5 minutes. Let's get into it. So I have 4 topics that I want to discuss, and I'm going to try to get it done less than 5 minutes. Let's talk about it. First of all, Florida just announced the bill or law where you can have an open carry with your gun. So you can now walk around in the state of Florida with your gun on your hip or under your shoulder with a holster on, or in your hand or on your back like a backpack. Because I've seen some people walk around with like a AR-15 or some type of rifle or whatever that is. They got it on a strap and they have it around their neck and they're wearing it on their back like they have it facing their back. Now, I am a Second Amendment person, but I don't need to walk around with my gun on my hip. I don't need to walk around and let people know I have a gun. Like, I don't know what that's about. You are allowed to now buy a gun. You don't need a license. I have a license. I went to class. I took a course. You had to go take a test. You had to go shoot at the range, and then you get your certificate. Then you go get your license, all that stuff, right? Now, you don't need that. All you have to do is show your driver's license, I'm assuming, and then you 18 or older. You're 18 to buy a gun, but you have to be 21 to buy cigarettes and to buy alcohol. Now, you are allowed to walk around with a gun without any problems, no license, but they won't let you drive around with your cell phone in your hand or on your ear while you are driving. Moving on, let's talk about blood and blood samples. We're going to talk about blood samples, and we're going to talk about urine samples. I've already talked about the open carry, and I already talked about the cell phones. I did it in one shot. So now think about this. When you go get your blood drawn, right, and your doctor prescribe for you to go get your blood test, they'll probably get you a blood test for several tests. So about maybe 2 or more tubes of blood that you need to get. When they send those blood tubes to the lab to run the test, what do they do with the rest of the blood? Because I don't truly believe that they're using all of the blood. Well, I had this conversation with my sister V, and she said that if you need a blood transfusion, they take the blood and they send that blood. Apparently, they send the rest of the blood to the International Blood Bank. She didn't say that part. She mentioned that she wanted to get blood from one of my older sisters, and they told her that that's not how they do it. They just go into this International Blood Bank and they take the blood and they give it to the patient that need blood right away. So I'm saying, well, shouldn't the blood be the same type as the person who need the blood? And she said, no, that's not how it's done. They have an International Blood Bank where they have all the blood in this blood bank. And whenever someone is low on blood, they go to this blood bank and they get the blood from this bank. My thing is, where is the blood that I had drawn so that they can do the test? And once they drop the little bit of blood on the scale or on the glass or under the microscope, where's the rest of that blood? Well, in my opinion, I'm thinking that the rest of the blood is now being sold to this International Blood Bank. So we're going to have to do the research to find out who owns this International Blood Bank. Is it with the government? Is it private owned, private sector? Now, the other thing is urine samples. When you go and you do a urine sample and they tell you to pee in the cup and they take a little drip of the pee and they do the same thing to find out if you're either pregnant, STD, urine infection, UTI, all that stuff. Where's the rest of that pee? My sister says she thinks they're giving it to the farmers because the farmers can use it, I guess, to water their crops. I don't know. But we need to find out, where are these blood samples and urine samples? Where are they going when they take the test? Because they don't use all of those samples just to take no test. All right, this has been the News Under 5. Leave me your comment in the comment section and let me know your thoughts regarding the open carry in Florida, the blood and the urine samples. Where are they once they take the test? And driving while on your cell phone. Thank you for tuning in. Have a sunny day.